What's up everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. You're watching Shoe DIY, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to loosely lace your Jordan 5s. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to loosely lace your Jordan 5, and if you've got extra long laces it really doesn't matter, you can still achieve this cool relaxed look, as I'll show you when we get to the top of the lacing. The other thing to do as well, if you've got extra long laces, is perhaps use the outside holes, and that'll just stretch the lace over a little bit more and use up more of that lace. So let's get into it. We're going to place this one over here so we can see what we're going to be aiming towards, and we're going to be lacing up the right shoe. So we're going to start first of all by taking the lace down through that first hole on the outside of the shoe. So just draw your lace a little way up into the shoe. Now I have padded out my shoe with some socks, which does make it a little bit tight here across the front, but just draw it up, and then when you take your lace in your hands, just run it between your finger and thumb just to flatten out that lace a little bit, and then bring your lace down through the opposite first hole. So I'm just going to draw it up a little bit. As I said, it is a little bit tight because I've padded out the shoe with some socks. And then I'm going to take the two ends of the lace, pull them together to make sure that my laces are the same length on both sides. So I'm just going to loosen off that lace there a little bit just to set the style. And the reason why I padded out the shoe, because it means that you can get those great broad laces running across the front. So we're going to take the outside lace, we're going to come across and down through that second hole on the inside. If you catch the lace on your finger as well, it does help you to kind of get rid of those twists in the lace. Now I'm not going to leave a loop over the top like some people do with their loose laces, because I've already broadened out the shoe. So then we're going to take the inside lace across the shoe and down through that second hole on the outside. Keep that lace in your hand, bring it across the shoe and down through the third hole on the inside. Keep your laces nice and relaxed though for that great loose lace look. And then the inside lace comes across to the next hole on the outside. So like I said, I'm using all of the holes that run closest to the edge of the leather. And keep that lace in your hand, bring it across to the next hole on the inside, the fourth hole. And then the inside lace is going to come across to the fourth hole on the outside. Just going to check that all my laces are crossing over and not getting too tight. And then the outside lace is going to come across to the next hole on the inside. And then the inside lace comes across and down through the next hole on the outside. If it does get twisted, just bring it out a little bit and then draw it back down into the hole like that. And then the outside lace is going to come across to that last hole there on that run of holes on the inside. And the inside lace is going to come across to that last hole on the outside before we move on to the collar. So again, if you do find your laces are getting a bit tight, start at the top. If you pull your shoes out, it will pull your laces out, and it'll also make sure that your laces are the same width as each other. So then I'm going to take the outside lace and I'm going to come across to the first hole on the collar. And then the inside lace is going to come across and down through that first hole on the collar. And then I'm going to take that lace and an outside lace and I'm going to go out through that top hole closest to the edge of the collar like that. And again, I'm going to take the inside lace, I'm going to come across and out through that top hole. So you can see that the laces here have worked really, really well. Now, if you find that you have got long laces, the beauty of these loops here is that it doesn't matter how long that last piece of lace you've got is, you can literally just put it behind the tongue like I've done over here. So I'm going to take these loops and I'm going to move them behind the tongue, and then they'll sit between your foot and the inside of the tongue, and then just draw your laces out to match what you've got on your other shoe. And there you've got your loosely laced Jordan 5s looking as cool and relaxed as Jordan 5 should be. And now I'm going to show you what they look like on feet. So there you have your Jordan 5s loosely laced. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please be sure to give a thumbs up, and for future videos, subscribe. Until the next time, thanks for watching.